What is the dream game? Long story short, it's a motorcycle stunting game combining my two passions, motorcycle stunting and Roblox game development. This game is not driven by people wondering how much profit we can make. It's purely driven to be the best motorcycle game on the platform. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the RoBuilder YouTube channel. Today, we're doing sort of a dream game vid, sort of not. We're gonna be mainly focused in the testing place today. And I did want to quickly address some of the concerns I've seen in the comments about, oh, you're only working on the test place or anything like those comments. Guys, anything that happens good in the test place is just making it better before it goes into the dream game. For example, these ramps, guys, they look decent, all right? They do. And the speed pads is a cool idea, but it also feels a bit aged to me, and I don't know if that's just me or if that's me and everyone who just went along with this ramp because it's what I made. But I made a new ramp last night and I combined the speed pad with the ramp. So now instead of having two objects and them both looking all right, we have speed boost ramps that look absolutely incredible. There's two things that I was really excited about when I was making these. Number one, I just feel like they look better for a motorcycle or driving game in general. They're made out of metal. A wooden ramp wouldn't really work too well for motorcycles or cars. And then the next thing, I actually just learned how to do these curved beams, which was super cool. I was never really that great with beams, but look at that. So the goal for today is gonna be replacing, I would say, all of the ramps. I don't think we're gonna really be able to do a roll-in with like a fence top like we have. I'm not sure if we will or not. We could give it a shot, but I'm gonna try to replace most of the ramps within the game with these, and that will also let us get rid of the speed pads. Everything's gonna look a lot more new and modern. The next thing we wanna do is add a new part to the bike system itself. Like I was saying earlier, everything that happens in this game is gonna make the dream game itself 10 times better. Just look at the difference, guys. You hit this speed pad, boom, you get a little speed boost off the ramp, right? You just hit this ramp and it is the speed pad. I think it's so sick. Plus we have suspension that got added to the bikes, as you can see. If you look at the front wheel, or if you go off something big and watch the wheels when they land, there is some pretty nice bounce to it as well. The next thing that we want to add is some sort of, not crashing system, but smashing system. Basically, if you run into a light pole or a trash can or something, we don't want it to make you fall off the bike, or we also don't want it just to like collide. Like right now, if we run into a trash can, you just kind of bounce off of it, and if you're running into it too fast, well, you'll crash and die. What I want to do is make a system to where if you hit a trash can or a light pole, it kind of breaks and flings a little bit, and you'll get some points for it. And by me, I mean Panda. So while I'm remaking the build, he's going to be working on that. Now, the main thing about the new ramps is they are a bit more parts and a bit more to actually work on them. So I made sure to make them nice, aka labeled everything. And the next thing is when we're making new ramps, it's not just duplicating them and pasting them where the other ramp is. We could get away with that for maybe this side. But other than that, we have tabletops, or we have ramps like this that are meant to shoot you higher into the air. Therefore, something like this, well, it's not gonna work too well. I think what I'll do is size it up to where the bend kind of meets up with each other. Something like this. And then we will grab the top part and use Archimedes to just add more sections. I think one or two more should do it just fine. All right, we've got everything selected. And if we do it right, yes, we could use Archimedes and just do 1 and 2. And now as you can see, that ramp is gonna shoot you just as high up as the last one would. Then we need to edit a couple things on here. Number one, our little plate, our little back piece right here. Okay, I just pressed some sort of a hotkey. Set up live captions to continue. Okay, hey, I don't know what that is. Now I gotta fix all my windows. Anyways, let's get this up towards the top and make sure we're not Make sure we're not running it over. So far, so good. Now we need to add in all of our supports. We're gonna start off by deleting these because I don't know how they got duplicated. Perfect. And now we just need to add in these red support beams on all of the other ones. I think we did 2 sort of per section. I'll put one right on the bend and move one up to, I'd say, somewhere around there. We're gonna put one more on this bend. We are gonna have to adjust that just a little bit. I think these ramps look so much better than the last ones, I gotta be honest. And then we'll toss one in the middle as well. I'd say something like that works. Now we just need to adjust our support beams here at the bottom. These ramps, guys, they are so much better. I also feel like it's a lot more, what's the word? Intuitive, I think, to where you don't have to go find a boost pad to have fun on a ramp. Like, obviously, when you get boosted through the air, it's gonna be a lot more fun than hitting a normal ramp. So if every ramp boosts you through the air, well, that just means the game is way more fun, way more of the time. Dude, the ramp just looks so much better. Now, I'll show you guys how to work with these beams, just in case you never have before. Also, this hitbox for the speed boost, we probably need to expand for the entirety of the ramp. So the main thing you need to know about beams is there is 2 attachments, where it starts and where it ends. This one is the end attachment, so we're gonna move it to the end of the ramp. Somewhere around here, we'll move it in a little bit. And as you can see, that did mess up our perfect bend. If you look at these, the beam doesn't even look like it's floating off of the metal, which is so nice. And that is kind of just trial and error. We can go here into the beam properties, and there is a curve side. Let's set this to 45. Okay, not enough. Let's do 60. Too much. 55 is definitely pretty close, if not perfect. I mean, bro, I'm gonna try 56. Oh, that's the one. That is indeed the one, guys. Almost seamlessly laying up against that ramp. And now we could delete the big kicker, this, put this where it went, and it looks so much cooler, dude. We'll throw one on this side as well. And guys, just look at this versus the old one. You already know I gotta try to send it. I just gotta see. I gotta know. Let's not hit the speed pad so we can just hit the ramp. Oh, yes. That is fire. Now, I'm gonna get the rest of these replaced. I am a little concerned since they're all gonna be see-through, if that's gonna make people have headaches. Hopefully not. But I'm gonna get the rest replaced, and we'll see you in just a moment. All right, guys, I've got pretty much everything. I guess we could replace this one as well with one of these. And I've got pretty much everything switched out, except the roll-ins. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do those just yet, so for now they'll stay wood and it'll add a little bit of contrast within the game. The big ones, I added diamond plate to because I did think it would look a little bad if it was all see-through. I did the same thing for the tabletops and for the wall rides over here. Now that we have a way crazier looking place, it's time to get into a new gameplay part too. Let's grab this trash can and then let's add on the destructible tag. There we go. We do need to make sure that these are a model. Now guys, we have this light pole and this trash can. You might be thinking, bro, what are we doing with those? Well, check it out. Let's go ahead and just add some around real quick. Spawn on into the game and guys, look at the new thing. This is actually really cool. And it's gonna help the big map feel a lot more alive when we start putting everything over there. Let's go ahead and crash into a trash can. Boom! You get a little screen shake, it flies, falls under the map, and it'll respawn momentarily. Same with light poles. There, of course, will be a UI pop-up that happens for more satisfaction and sound effects. But for now, I think this is pretty cool. We have a screen shake. We have things popping out of the ground, falling down, and then they respawn. I think that is so sick. And then once again, guys, when the sound effects gets added, it's gonna be a whole nother level. Now later on, it won't all just be trash cans and light poles. We'll make it like road destructibles, cones, traffic signs, etc. But for now, this is pretty fire. And it really does just keep livening up the game. More moving parts, more things to do, and this is just a testing place. Anyways, let's get into our 3 questions for the day. If you're new to the channel, every single video I grab some questions from the previous video's comments, and we give our best shot at answering them. Question number 1. Hey, how do you have so many / where did you get those materials in the material manager? If you could tell us how you get those, then it would be greatly appreciated. I'm assuming you mean material variants. All you have to do is go in the Roblox toolbox and type in material variant, and there is countless packs that pop up, and it's a one-click thing, and it adds so many new textures or material variants to use within your game. I think I answered that one yesterday, worded a little bit differently. I'll try not to go back to that question again. Question number 2. Will you create a Roblox group for your dream game updates or just announce it on YouTube? Guys, the dream game has a Roblox group called My Bike Life already, and there is also a Discord, which is not public yet, but it will be when the game comes out. It'll pretty much be its separate entity. I feel like the game has a little bit of potential to become even bigger than I am online. So I don't want to limit its success by having my name be the roof of it, if that makes sense. And the last question today, where/how can I learn about particles and VFX and using them with scripts? I've tried searching so many places but couldn't find any good tutorials or guides. I know that you're a legend at building, so if you could enlighten me with your knowledge, I would be really thankful. My friend Tharisto, I'm not sure if he's still uploading stuff, but he used to do a ton of particle tutorials, and that's how I got started learning how to use particles. So I would definitely head over there to check those out. As far as scripting them, you're pretty much just playing with the properties. So enable, disable, and that will make your particles flash up, go away, etc. I am definitely no good scripter and don't know too much about it, so I can't help on that regard. But Tharisto, he's another YouTuber, not sure if he still is uploading or not, but he used to have some very good particle tutorials. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.